Alright, this video is about whether or not you should have contracts in your lawn care business. Um, First, I'm going to start off by saying the quick answer to this question is no. You shouldn't have contracts in your lawn care business. And I'm going to explain why. And I'm going to give you just a quick little rundown of why I say you really shouldn't do it, because I have a little experience in it. Okay, the reason why I say no in your lawn care business is because when you present the contract to the potential customer, okay, when you do that, you're doing that with the purpose of locking them in, making sure that you got that customer signed up and obligated to pay you, and all of these different things. And you got to kind of because they signed their name, they feel more obligated to deal with your lawn care business and have to wait till the end of the season to break the contract, or however you got it set up. Right now, with that being said, that contract can also hold you and make you obligated to service that customer. And obviously you want to have some kind of clause in there where you could drop that customer if you really wanted to. But to me, it's just not a good way to do business, me personally, because it's making them feel like they have to deal with you and they can't just up and leave when they want to. That's just my personal preference. Because my thing is this, okay, and the reason why I brought this up, because I got a text message earlier today. It was saying you were supposed to cut my yard Saturday. Mind you, it rained. I was running behind Saturday, so I couldn't cut it. It rained Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. So they complaining about why I can't cut it, and not really getting nasty on the text messages, but you could tell they was kind of upset that I didn't cut it. Now, if you're in contract with this person, that person is not just going to send little nice messages telling you, oh, you forgot to cut my grass the other day. They're going to feel like they're in the contract. Like, it's going to make the complaint worse, because you said this, and when you wrote it down and you signed this and had me do this. And I just feel like in the lawn care business, it should just be done on a handshake. Guilty, innocent until proven guilty. That's how I do it. I assume everybody is innocent until they don't pay me that first time. Once you don't pay me that first time, it's going to take a miracle to get you back on that schedule. A miracle. And you'll have a few people who won't pay that year. You'll have a couple of chumps that'll try that every year. And it's gonna happen. If you got 100 customers, you don't think a handful of them not gonna pay you. Now, if you got under contract with these people, not only if one of those people don't pay you, you might lose out on weeks worth of grass you've been cutting for that person, because they under contract and you have to do it. So I think it's a terrible idea to contract yourself to anybody, really, especially these customers where now you feel obligated to do all this stuff. And I like it better if you want me as your lawn care man, then so be it. If you don't want me cutting your grass tomorrow, that's okay too. We don't have to have no paperwork and have a divorce just for you to go find another lawn care service. And this is just specifically for lawn care. Landscaping, I don't do landscaping. I'm not going to give you advice about landscaping because I don't do it. I'm almost sure, 100% sure you need a contract to do landscaping. There's no way you can do $100,000 work for somebody and not have that in writing. So that's a whole completely different. It's a completely different sector of the green industry. I'm speaking about lawn care. I just don't think it's necessary. It's just extra paperwork to do and extra files and all of this stuff. It's just unnecessary. So my advice, if you already got the contracts, just make your life a lot easier and just have a mindset of they're innocent until proven guilty. You would know when the first time they don't pay you, you stop that service right then. Because 99% of the people who draw up a contract, that's what they worried about. They worried about not getting paid. Let's just be honest. Why would you take the time to do a contract in the lawn care business unless you was worried about them not paying you and being able to take that contract, take it to court, and say, hey, I cut his yard XYZ times and he didn't pay. Here you go the contract. That's why you would need a contract in the lawn care business. That's when it would come in handy. That would be the whole purpose. Is the worst case scenario would be that. My thing is, if I'm cutting your yard for $30 and it cost me $50 to take you to court, why wouldn't I just stop cutting your yard the first time you didn't pay me? There's no reason for you to wait any amount of time to get paid on these lawns. None. We have PayPal, Cash App, all these electronic ways to get paid. They can mail the check. They can mail the check to you. There's no reason for you not to get. There's no reason for you to wait a month to get paid. So, with that being said, I'm gonna close out. Contracts is unnecessary. They're just gonna make your business harder. And anybody who telling you to have contracts, if it's any other lawn care business channels out here that's telling you to have contracts, I would say go ahead and hear them out. But it's completely unnecessary. I've been doing it for years, and I could count on one hand how many times people play me in the end and don't pay me. But you got to consider that it's weeks where I could cut 15 yards a day. So it doesn't happen very often. If you got a good character about yourself and a good judge of character and know how to speak to people, it doesn't happen very often. I get tipped in one day. I could probably make more tips than I can make. The amount of money I make in tips is sometimes equaled up to a couple of yards that I would have cut that day. So most of the time people gonna give you more than more money instead of no money at all. So you just gotta look at it like that. It balances itself out with the tips. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to make life harder. You might get $5,000. You might get $3,000 worth of tips this year, and you gonna make everybody sign a contract for the 3 people last year who didn't pay. If this video was helpful, hit the like button, and subscribe for more videos like this. I'm Kevin. Peace.